Watsky is a poet / singer from California. Grew up loving music and singing and poetry. He's quite famous from YouTube, but I know of him. So. Alright, here we go. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm going to tell you about my night last night. Had a couple beers, you know. Got a little tipsy. Got a little existential crisis-y. Last night I drunk text messaged God. I just wanted to tell him I've been thinking about him a lot. And to tell him I'm stalking a church. I meant to write starting a church. No one spells drunk text right anyway. Last night, I sent out a buttload of embarrassing texts and copied them to everyone I know. Like, yo. Like, sup. Like, I was out sitting, crawled into bed, the room is spinning, it's all in my head, I can't get to sleep, and the weight of the world is the weight of my sheets. Here's the great thing about my church. You keep your religion, because my church is for those of us who grew up wishing we believed in an afterlife, and for those of us who are so close to God we can practically lean over and make out with her. My church is sick of bloody crusades to the march of drum corps. I'm starting a church that gets pissed off and starts thumb wars. Maybe a church that gets Mondays off for religious reasons. A church with those foam parties and elevators telling about praise. The roof is on fire. We'll dance as it burns for 8 magical days. That was a Jewish reference. And no offense to Gideon Bibles, but my church goes into hotel rooms and fills the drawers at the top with chocolate pillow mints. In my church, if you choose to come to Sunday school, you don't learn about hell. Hell no. You eat Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert-shaped potato chips and watch Chappelle's show. My church had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook, but we partied hard last week, and I think we live in a restaurant at Chuck E. Cheese now. We just go by a heart of a picture that I found on a bar napkin. My church, tongue kissed her mom last night. I'm just kidding. She left 5 red fingers across my face. We hung up with the Creator. I think she loves you. She's beautiful. She's got daughter tattooed on her left bicep, son on her right. My church is at the center of the planet and has the most amazing stained glass windows. The glass is the floor of the ocean. The colors where we look up and see blue and a manatee. I love manatees. And the forest canopy. Tony Montana comes to my church and forgets he left his cocaine in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven, a Hendrix broken guitar. My church gets messed up on communion wine, asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together. In my church, if you don't blow yourself to smithereens, you get 17 virgins in a room to yourself where you go and play Star Fox together. My church got beat up by the skateboard kids for being a rollerblade kid, but rode to school the next day on 1 skate and 2 crutches, chewed at the fight with a fist in the air, screaming, "Fruit Buddhas unite!" My church can feel its pulse in its fingertips, has 3 stomachs because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. My church has a love bladder and always asks to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. My church will not resurrect your dead hamster. My church will not play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis. And Tom Cruise thinks my church sucks. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I can turn water into Kool-Aid. And I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult. And everyone drinks Kool-Aid. And everyone dies. But for some people, the Kool-Aid doesn't kick in until you're 105, surrounded by everyone who matters most to you. Yes, some of us go early, but in my church, you have to think about that possibility. Because my church makes you scared. I'm talking like waves of fear. Like you're lying in bed at night, you pull the blankets under your neck, and the covers are like a tsunami of fear. And you start hyperventilating, thinking about it getting older, way faster than dreams getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, about how fat your tummy is, about how much it's going to suck to eventually lose a pound. To think about all the badass stuff we do at our church. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, that's not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body. Your body be usable, your body be suitable, your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. Keep your broken cell phones. Don't delete your text messages. You might read those stupid-ass, badly spelled rants over on Sunday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious